So there may have been a murderer living in my New York City apartment, so this is my story time. Okay, I literally have a whole list of notes in front of me to make sure that I don't forget details. So me and my roommates, like a year and a half ago, were sitting on our couch, and all of a sudden hear like literally a bloody murder scream, like sounded like someone was being murdered. So immediately we're like, oh my god, let's call the police because something's happening. So we call 911 and they come, and because we don't know exactly what apartment unit number the sound is coming from, they say that they can't do anything. And I was like, you can't go door to door. And they're like, no, sorry, there's really nothing we can do. If it happens again, try to figure out what apartment number it's coming from. So I was like, okay, so that's not helpful at all. So throughout the week, like we start hearing screaming all the time, and we called the police multiple times. I know that other people in the building are calling the police because they'll show up at our building when we weren't the ones who called. I'm gonna insert a clip of what it sounded like, the screams, right here. So in that first semester that it started happening, we called the police at least, I would say, 10 times. And then so obviously like I started calling the super and emailing like higher up people who own our building, and they were like, unfortunately there's really nothing we can do, you can't just like evict people in New York City, you need a case, so like send us videos with timestamps of what's going on. So I start taking videos all the time, which it starts to be like literally every single day. It would just be like, oh, he's screaming again, or oh, someone's screaming bloody murder again. So I just started collecting a bunch of videos. So I had like a whole album of stuff that I would send to them so that they could send it to their lawyers to create a case. So I go to NYU, so I'm in a New York City's regular apartment, but there are other NYU girls, or were other NYU girls in my building who happened to share one of the walls with them, with the man who was screaming. And they said that in like the middle of the night, like he'll be pounding on things, it'll sound like he's hammering things, he'll be screaming, he'll be yelling, he'll be kicking things, punching things, throwing things, breaking things. Like they've called the police multiple times. So other people in our building are obviously noticing it. People start talking, like when we're in the halls, like trying to figure out what's going on and what we can do. So one day in particular it gets really bad, and I actually don't know, like I don't remember exactly what happened, but I remember it being really bad to the point where we were like, okay, it had been going on for so long where we like weren't calling the police,